everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. So I got this film around 2 weeks ago. We have watched it. I was meant to do a review on it last week, but unfortunately other things got in the way. But luckily enough now I found a bit of time today, so I was able to put a video together. So unboxing and reviewing for today is going to be Ron Howard's classic Backdraft. Try to get my finger out of the way there so you can see it. But before I go on about this movie and its transfer itself, I need to do a huge shout out to John over at the Movie Collector. John there around 2 days ago done this amazing review on that film Super 8. I had no idea he was such a huge fan of it, but apparently I inspired him to buy the gorgeous Steelbook that came out from Zavvi. I didn't even know John was big into Steelbooks, but apparently he seen a video that I done on it, and he fell in love with the Steelbook, so he instantly went out and bought it. But yeah, he done this absolutely amazing review on it. It was just, again, like all his reviews, it's just incredible to look at. But at the end of the video, he done this absolutely amazing shout out for me. It was so surprising. It was completely out of the blue. I had no idea he was doing it. And suffice to say, since he has done it, my channel has completely skyrocketed. He gave me such a huge boost. He's brought a lot of attention over to my channel, and I cannot tell you how much it means to me, John. It really means the world to me. And the last 3 days, my channel has been, I've had a blast. To see just my subscribers, my views all going up, it really was an incredible thing, and it's all down to you, John, so thank you so much. So if anyone hasn't heard of the Movie Collector, I will leave a link down below as well, in the description below, sorry. But if you haven't heard of him, look, it's what every YouTuber strives to be when it comes to doing reviews on YouTube. He is unbelievable. His knowledge on movies is extraordinary. I mean it. It's just next level stuff when it comes to reviews. He is unbelievably entertaining. He always keeps his videos at a certain mark. It's always around 8-9 minutes long, and it's just perfect. It really is. He doesn't outstay his welcome too long, and they're just so perfectly put together, so beautifully edited. It's just very professionally done, and he is hands down, and I mean it, hands down, the best reviewer on YouTube. I really do think he is. And I'm not saying this because he done a shout out for me, but I always thought it, and he knows that himself. So if you haven't heard of him, which I'm sure you have, but if you haven't, please do go over and check out John over at the Movie Collector. Yous are going to be entertained. Yous are going to get a bit of knowledge as well. Even on films that you think you know well, I guarantee you he'll find out something that you don't know. So yes, please do go check him out, and thanks again, John. It really means the world to me. Right, so the movie itself, again, if you're not aware of this movie, it's about two brothers that kind of have this love-hate relationship with each other. They had a kind of troubled past where you have one brother, Kurt Russell, who is striving to be just like his father. He wants to kind of honour his legacy, so to speak, and you have another brother in William Baldwin who is definitely still scarred by witnessing his father's death at the start of this movie. So yeah, the two of them have this love-hate relationship. William Baldwin is kind of a rookie firefighter at the start of it, and of course he's transferred to Kurt Russell's unit, but unfortunately the two of them just can't get on. So William Baldwin is transferred out of it, and he goes to work for Robert De Niro in it, who is kind of a firefighter investigator. So he basically goes in and he checks, he finds out who or what started the fires. So basically these strange fires start breaking out, and they realise it's a serial arsonist, and he's using backdrafts to actually kill his victims. And Robert De Niro and William Baldwin basically investigate to find out who's doing it and exactly why is he doing it. It's actually a kind of a who's doing it kind of movie. Which I do love. I actually kind of love that kind of thing in movies, like that whole who's doing it. And this film really is fantastic. Kurt Russell, again, I was talking to someone about this the other day. It's heartbreaking to think that this fella, he hasn't got an Oscar. He doesn't have an Oscar, and it's cruel, because when you actually look at some of the characters that he plays, like, you know, like, of course, he's not going to get Oscars for the likes of Snake Plissken, Jack Burton, McCready, you know, all his John Carpenter roles, but they're very, very memorable. And this one is definitely up there. He is absolutely fantastic in it. William Baldwin, sorry. I'm not the biggest fan of him there, I have to admit. I don't think he had the acting chops to kind of lead this movie. But he does an okay job. I would have liked to have seen someone else, if I'm being totally honest. But it's a great movie, great cast. Like I said, it does have Donald Sutherland's in this movie. I'm not kidding you. He is creepy as... I've never seen Donald Sunderland look so creepy in a movie before. He's very... every time he's on the screen, he just leaves you very uncomfortable. J.T. Walsh, again, back in with another Kurt Russell movie. I only just mentioned him in my breakdown review as well. Jennifer Jason Leigh is in this movie as well. I'm just looking to see who I'm missing as well. Of course, Robert De Niro, absolutely a legend, and another fantastic role for Robert De Niro in this movie. So yeah, again, if you haven't seen the film itself, trust me, it's a great firefighter movie. Like I said, it's a kind of a whodunit movie, and I think you will love it. Right, so the transfer itself. Actually, you know what? No, before the transfer, we'll actually have a look at the packaging as well on this. The packaging, this is, I was going to say it's Zavvi exclusive, but it's not. Best Buy have it as well. But it is a real nice steelbook. I love the simplicity of the cover. The back artwork, again, I was only just talking about this with Kong vs. Godzilla the other day, that I actually prefer the back artwork on this steelbook as well. But I love it. It's beautiful, and I give credit when credit's due to Zavvi. That is a nice steelbook. So anyway, the transfer. I was a bit skeptical going into this movie. Now, and I'll tell you why I was a bit skeptical. Anyone that knows anything about 4K, especially in the early stages of 4K, if you have any movies that has a lot of fire in it, when you put HDR with fire, and if you use it aggressively, flames can look a bit kind of animate, and they could look a bit abnormal. But I'm happy to report in this movie, they look perfect. It looks incredible. A prime example of what I'm talking about is if you actually go over and look at Mad Max Fury Road, just some of the flames in that movie can just look a little unnatural. Just a little. Now, it's not distracting or anything like that, but they can look a little animated. And yeah, I was hoping that wasn't going to happen with this movie, but it doesn't. It looks extraordinary. It's one of them movies that as soon as you knock it on, as soon as you see the scene with Kurt Russell's father at the start of this movie, you're like, oh, thank God, this is going to be an absolute stellar release, and it really is. It's the sharpness in this picture is extraordinary. Sorry about my phone. The sharpness is extraordinary. The usual suspects are all there. Facial detail looks amazing. Clothing textures amazing. Black levels are spot on. I'm just trying to see if it has Dolby Vision. I don't think it has Dolby Vision. I think it was just HDR10. But the colours look bold and they look beautiful in this movie. And if you are a fan of this movie, you are going to be ecstatic about the picture quality in this. I tell you, I'm on a great run at the moment when it comes to 4K transfers. The likes of Speed, Kong vs. Godzilla, Justice League. I done another one there as well. I can't remember. I reviewed it. Oh look, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm on a good run of 4K movies, and this one is definitely up there with a lot of them. It does have a Dtsx sound in this as well, and it's incredible. And you know, again, it was one of them movies that when you go into the burning buildings and all the flames are going around you, you feel every one of them speakers, especially the upper channels. You get a good sense of the upper channels on this mix, and you're going to love the sound in this. It's not overly aggressive. It's not bass heavy, and sometimes it's nice when you don't get like over aggressive bass. And this sound is. Yeah, again, it's amazing. It's another one of them films that, like I said, all your speakers are going to get a good test, and but without being too aggressive. So that is it, folks. I just wanted to get that out there. It's a great movie. another amazing transfer and great sound quality as well. And yeah, I just wanted to get that out there now. So as per usual, if you did like this video, please do give us a thumbs up, and if you could, leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of this movie. And if you can, please go over and check out John's channel, The Movie Collector. Again, link is in the description below. And I hope to see you all again real soon with my next video. So take care, folks out there. Stay safe. Bye bye.